for a leaf blower that actually works, something that doesn't have to be gas, but also doesn't have to have cords to run? Do you want to know how that product works after a year? If you answered yes, check out my review of the Toro 60V Max Electric Battery Brushless Leaf Blower. Coming up next on Mumbles. Hi everyone, Mumbles here. Today things are getting a little bit windy on Mumbles Videos because we're talking about a blower. Get your mind out of the gutter. It's an electric blower for your yard. But before we get into that review of the electric blower for your yard, please, please, please subscribe. Just subscribe to Mumbles Videos. Know how much I appreciate it. Thank you guys all so much for the support. You guys are amazing. On to this review. So today's review is a little bit different. This is a year review, meaning that I've had this thing for a year and I want to give you guys my experience, my trials and tribulations with this product. So just keep that in mind as we review. I'm going to try kind of give you how things have gone over the last few months, as well as all the general information that I normally give. So let's jump into this review of the Toro 60V Max Electric Battery Brushless Leaf Blower. But first things first, we talk about what comes with this product. When you buy this product, you do get the leaf blower, you get a battery charger, and the battery itself. You will have to briefly put this thing together. It's very simple. You just kind of snap on the little end there where the air comes out, and you're good to go. You put the battery in and you're good to go. Now, as far as what this blower can do, you know, in the descriptions, they like to say, oh, it can do this, it can do that. It's got this great feature and that great feature. But here's the thing, guys. What does that really mean when you're watching the video? You can't feel how powerful something is. So I'm just going to kind of briefly go over this stuff. So guys, at peak performance, this thing does go 120 miles per hour in 1.3 seconds. It has a variable speed trigger, meaning you can make it go faster or slower. It has a cruise control and a turbo button. Now, as far as cruise control goes, that means you can switch this little thing and you don't have to keep pressing the button. And as far as the turbo button, that means that you get extra power out of your blower. And I would kind of say that that's kind of where you get into this thing runs like a gas blower, even though it's not gas. As far as other features, the battery is removable. You do have to remove the battery to charge this thing, to slide it down into the little charger. It takes 60 minutes for a full charge. They claim you can get 90 minutes of runtime out of it. I would kind of dispute that a little bit. I don't have an exact time, but saying that you get 90 minutes, I don't know that it's there. And it's definitely not there when you push the turbo button, which I have a habit of doing because you want to get more power out of your blower. When you are pushing the turbo button the whole time, you will get more like 15 minutes of runtime, which, As far as other features that this thing has, it is 100% wireless and cordless. So when you are using it, you don't have anything connected to it other than the battery. Handling wise and balance wise, when you pick up this thing, it's nice and light. And it also has good handling in as much as the weight distribution of this thing. It's not one way or the other way too much. So that's pretty much the features of this thing. When we come to the after 1 year aspect of this review, there's a couple things I wanted to cover. First off, battery power and battery life. We have not seen any drop off in the battery of this thing since we got it. You know, this is something that's important with any sort of battery related product that you get. If you're originally getting 50 minutes and 2 weeks after you get it, suddenly you're only getting 5 minutes of use, that's a problem. We have not seen that drop off. I'm sure that that will occur at some point, but as of yet, using this thing 2 to 3 times a week, every week, we haven't seen that drop off. So rest assured, when you get this thing, you're pretty much going to get the same battery life, at least for a year of use. Now, the other thing that I did want to mention is we did have one minor problem with this product. When you are taking in and out the battery, which slides into the back, we actually at one point pulled the battery up and pop came the handle. I believe it's because the battery handles, the screws in it, are not very long. We were able to reattach it, put some new screws in it. No harm, no foul. But I did want to make people aware that this is a thing that did occur on our blower. Not something that you'll probably see in a lot of reviews out there. Not something that might even ever happen to you. But I wanted to make you aware of it, that the battery handle can be a little bit flimsy when you are using it in and out all the time. So those are the two things that I noticed as far as the actual 1 year of use of this thing. So our first and only con today is battery power. Now, this is something I knew going into buying this product that, you know, who knows how much exactly battery runtime we're going to get. The turbo button is a little bit disappointing for me. This makes it basically the power of a gas blower. You get a lot more power when you press this turbo button. So the fact that it only lasts about 15 minutes is a little bit of a downer. I do almost kind of wish that Toro included a second battery, because you could have one charging and then use one and then pull that one out and use it. But they don't have that, unfortunately. So I am listing this here as a con. It's something that you know going into it, if you want to have the power of, you know, that gas blower or more closer related to that in as much as power and blowing power, you're going to press that turbo button, and when you're pressing that, you are draining the battery big time. So that is our only con for this product. Now we come to the score section. Guys, I got to say, I like it. I like this product a lot. It's lightweight, it's easy to use, and it's pretty powerful. Like I said, I keep bringing this up, but when you use that turbo button, it feels so good to have so much power. And it burns down the battery. So that is the biggest thing when it comes to this. But having used this thing for now a year, pretty much 2 to 3 times a week at least to blow off leaves and things, I actually really like it. I like it a lot. And it's a nice little product. It's probably the best electric powered blower that we have had ever. It is very close in power to a gas blower when you are using it with that turbo mode. When you're not using it in that turbo mode, it still does get the job done. Just not as strong as other blowers on the market. But for being a little battery powered blower that's not that heavy, that's easy to maneuver and use, I really like this thing. I am going to give this product on today's episode of Mumbles 5 out of 5. We did have the problem with the handle. I'm not grading it off for that. And the battery, I do wish it was a little bit stronger, but I knew what I was buying when I got this thing. So I'm not grading it off for that. As far as when you're buying this thing, the reasons you're buying it, you can rest assured that this is a good, nice, powerful blower that can be used by pretty much anyone because of the weight that it has. So 5 out of 5 from me. So everyone, this has been my review of the Toro 60V Max. So anyways, everyone, this has been my review of this Toro blower. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. Please smack that subscribe button, smack the like button, smack all those buttons, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye everyone, take care.